Hey guys, head over to my shop at uniquelyus.com. That is UNEQUELYUS.com for designs that I've made.
You know me, an OG, pick only what's OP, and nobody owe me nothing but a trophy and a fat check. With mad zeros like tempo, put my enemies in boxes like bento.
Hey everyone, Speedy up here, back for another reaction. This time it's not a Busy Pop animation this time. It's actually a My Little Pony audio drama that I am technically part of the cast of. It's called Reign of the Sun, and it's by a good friend of mine. It's made by a good friend of mine, Draft, the filmmaker. And you know, usually he's known for making like movie trailers that use clips from the My Little Pony show with audio, I think, from the actual trailers to make them look like they fit together. And he's very talented at that. And a couple years ago, he decided to start an audio drama, which I believe takes place about 1,000 years prior to the events of the show, around the time when that Hearthwarming Eve play, the events of that happens. So I know that Starscroll the Bearded is in this, as well as Clover the Clever, who, if you remember from the season 2 episode, Twilight portrays in that play. And Clover also comes back up in the Forgotten Friendship special, the Equestria Girls Forgotten Friendship special, where I'm not sure if Clover is a male or female. They kind of like switch their gender, but Clover's spell ends up saving, I think, all the memories that the human 6 plus Sunset lose because of Wallflower Frost. Is that her name? Wallflower Frost? What is it? Wallflower. All the things that she did to remove their memory with the special rock that Clover used. And yeah, that's the basic synopsis of this project. Like I said, it's been a while since I was part of the cast, or since I started being part of the cast, and it's been a while since this episode has been in production. And I'm glad to see that they've been able to make it come to fruition. And not only that, but it actually came out on my birthday, which is funny. And now I'm reacting to it 4 days later. And it's actually snowing outside for me right now, so I'm in the middle of a nor'easter. So, what better time than a present to react to it? Alright, so let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Oh, and the episode's called The Lonely Throne, Chapter 1. 1, go. Draft the Filmmaker. Reign of the Sun is a fan-made audio drama based off My Little Pony Friendship's Magic. The plot of our story canonically follows this. Okay. I could read all that. Okay, got some eerie background sounds and some noise.
Did you really expect
Oh, here we go.
me to sit idly by while they all basked in your precious light?
Yeah, so this is the fight between Celestia and Luna.
You must lower the moon. It is your duty.
Or should I say Nightmare Moon and Celestia. Which ends with Sunset. Sunset. Nightmare Moon being sent to the moon. I like that sound, I like that screen effect.
Please, you don't have to do this. We can still be together. Rule together. Stop! I can't hold on much longer. Please! No, do not wait!
Oh, that stinks. Yeah, don't worry, she'll be back in like 1,000 years. So it was a dream. Or maybe it was like a nightmare from having to do that. Hello, flute playing pony. Oh, Commander Hurricane? Oh, her head's bandaged.
Your Majesty. You're finally awake. I know you must be feeling awfully dizzy.
Okay, so this is the Commander
Can I
Hurricane.
get you
Where is my sister?
If you guys remember, Commander Hurricane was portrayed by Rainbow Dash in that play.
She's gone.
I am so sorry, Your Majesty.
This is right after that happened.
Imagine how it must feel. The
Oh.
guard said you collapsed after moments of grief.
That was my...
That the castle has become too damaged and haunting for you to stay. So, we brought you here.
Sorry about that.
That's a lot.
Someone messaged me on Steam.
Around a month. Maybe more.
What about Star Swirl? Has he come around since then?
No, Your Majesty.
Of course he hasn't.
But Mayor Platinum and Puddinghead are here.
By the way, if you guys don't know, that's True Sailor Comet voicing Celestia.
I believe it's time for dusk. Celestia, if you wish to lower the sun, I can inform Platinum's unicorns too.
Hurricane? Could you play for me some more?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Didn't know Commander Hurricane was a flautist. Very good. Draft the Filmmaker presents. Yep, True Sailor Comet as Princess Celestia. Aaron Pinnell as Clover the Clever. Optic Rainfall as Sir Hurricane. Pretty Pegasus Wings as Madam Puddinghead. Magpie Pony as Madam Platinum. Ashley Wingsong as Smart Cookie. Happy Gunner as Ironclad. In Razario as the Mysterious Voice. Kenzie Main as Princess Luna and Nightmare Moon. Oh, it's Kenzie. And Narrator Pony as Starswirl the Bearded. Original score by True Sailor Comet. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice. Art direction by Mindless Sketching. I didn't forget you this time, Nick. I didn't directed by Draft the Filmmaker. Reign of the Sun. Chapter 1, The Lonely Throne. That reminds me that reminds me like a that could be like a royalty themed parody of Lonely Island.
This is what you get for overpacking, Clover. Huh, good job.
Okay, here's Clover. Now in this, Clover is portrayed as a female mayor.
My. Time of day, I assume.
You have no idea.
Actually, I bet I'd have a pretty good idea coming from Starswirl's own pupil.
Smart Cookie?
In the
Oh, that's...
Oh
Ooh.
my gosh, it's so good to see you again. It's been so long.
I thought she looked familiar. At least the clothing.
Clover. Can't afford any messes.
Oops, sorry.
Also, that was a hard hug.
It's been a long
From my correctly,
time.
Smart Cookie was portrayed by Applejack in the play.
I'm sure it has.
And of course, she runs a
It's
bar.
on the house. And you came at the perfect time.
Or a tavern, I should
I'm
say.
about to take my break, so if you want, we can settle down and chat for old time's sake.
Of course.
Find a table for us, and I'll be right out in a minute. Unless you, want to take this outside? I can understand if the atmosphere seems a little claustrophobic.
Of course not. After a long, lonely
Bless me.
travel, the last thing
Jeez.
I need right now is space.
That was me.
Alright guys, listen up. It's time we make some real money, and there's no better time than now to make bank.
If you put it that way, your idea better buy me a drink every night. What's the scheme, bucko?
Expose the princesses. We find the real story of Nightmare Moon and every little secret Celestia must be holding up in that castle. You really think any pony trusts those two anymore? Some
Expose the
don't,
princesses,
but
huh?
some still do. So let's find the proof to help them see why they shouldn't.
Yeah, we get it. You hate the princesses and blah blah. Now, where exactly is the money-making part of all this?
I don't know. Write a book or something? Don't have me thinking on drinking night.
If it's a book, you could always investigate and write about Star Swirl's disappearance. The old bag was the one who called the princesses the prophecies.
I wouldn't bother. He probably ran off scared after realizing how wrong he was. But hey, I don't blame the guy. I wouldn't show my face around here if I made a false weather report.
Not worth it.
The nerve of those ponies. Don't they have any respect?
Nope.
You mean the nerve of all these ponies? I've been hearing story after story, rumor after rumor about Princess Luna here every night. You think of grinding my teeth?
Did you say Princess
so
and
much
Luna?
I'm in need of a dental appointment. It does take time to get used to. I'm
Or
sure glad
did
you
she say
stayed by,
Celestia and
though.
Luna?
Seeing a friend helps calm my self-esteem.
So you work here now?
Pretty much. Chancellor, well, Madam Puddinhead, said she wanted me to have a bit of freedom and start anew without
I just realized they
dragging me
don't have
around
all their
everywhere
titles.
as a secretary.
At least the
It's
main
still close.
three, except for
She's currently in Canterlot tending
Princess
to
Platinum.
Celestia.
She's still
Do you
Princess Platinum.
know how she's doing?
Well,
But I know in the
she's
credits it said
in
Sir
kind of a coma.
A coma?
Hurricane instead of
Nothing too
Commander
severe.
Hurricane.
I guess I
And
really
Madam
should call
Puddinghead
it
instead
coma,
of
but
Chancellor Puddinghead.
more of a drainage on her energy from when she used the elements to trap Nightmare Moon.
Probably gonna explain that.
She should wake up someday soon.
So that's why you're going back, right?
You could say so. When I heard about Luna's banishment along with this on top, I knew I had to come back. Starswell warned me about this, that something bad would happen. And now look where we are. Luna's gone, Celestia's unconscious, and Starswell's still missing. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be overstaying your break time. I really need to continue down the trail.
Well now, I saw you outside the window. You are not going to take another step trying to pull that carriage.
Then how do you expect me to take it there?
Go! Go!
Chug, 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 toga, toga.
No, absolutely not.
Do you have a better idea?
My granddad can drink better than you!
Well, I mean, isn't there any pony else who could do it? Some pony less obnoxious.
Sorry, hun, but those are the only travelers here tonight.
Do you really think they'd take me there?
Oh, I'm certain, alright.
Wait, isn't this your earnings?
Yep, I know, it's a little too generous of me. But it's the least I can do to get their attention.
Cookie?
And it would satisfy me if you get to Canterlot as soon as possible, alright?
10 bits on the big unicorn at the back!
Just hope they don't drunkenly drive off a cliff,
Alright. Let's
which
get this over
Canterlot is on the side of. Gotta love drunkards at a bar. Alright, so who's this? Looks like a Pegasus. Is this Hurricane again? It looks like him.
You can't be serious.
Sir Hurricane, is there a problem?
Yes. Yes, there is. Spread the word to other Night Watchers and check every corner for vandalism. I want this city cleaned up by dawn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, clean up all this propaganda.
Well, I don't recall dying and making you captain of the Royal Guard.
You and I both know I have the authority. And good evening to you too, Ironclad.
Okay, that's Ironclad.
It's a little later than that.
Also, your horn looks very wicked.
You really should be getting some rest back at the castle.
Like much different than anyone
I
else's.
will soon. Don't worry.
Or should I say any pony else's.
It's just a pleasant night for a stroll.
I almost thought they misspelled castle, and I noticed that the bar for the T is like over the entire word. Okay, here's the three I was talking about. Platinum, Pudding Head, and Hurricane.
Wait! No! The right! Warmer. Just a little closer.
Pudding Head? Dear, I'm sure this is perfectly symmetrical where it is now.
How can you be so sure? For all we know, it could be tilted.
Please, not even a tick would notice. And it
Guess we
shouldn't
gotta-
even be
gotta
an
frame the
issue. The portrait itself says
portrait, yeah.
everything for all the visitors to see. Which reminds me, you better have a good explanation on why you have me up doing this in the middle of the night when I could be sleeping. My complexion is nothing to play around with.
But it's because overnight improvements are so exciting. No pony expects it. It's like a surprise
Okay, so
every
is
morning.
Chance of Pudding Head,
It wouldn't
or
be
Madam
much
Pudding
of a
Head,
surprise if every pony hears
an actual
your
descendant of
excitement.
Pinkie Pie, because that seems like something she would say.
What do you think of the portrait? Cool, huh?
I guess all six of these could
It's
be
nice.
relatives
Is
of the
there
main
something
six
wrong?
in some way or shape or form.
Do you think he realizes they gave him the wrong eye color?
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Also, she is
But
really short compared to
seriously,
the other two.
I think it's perfect. It reminds me how glad I am to have settled our differences and create such a beautiful city together.
Indeed. But what about
Okay, this is
the
after.
princess?
Wait, this is
How is
after the
she?
events of the play.
Well, she still won't say much, but I guess she'll come around soon. At least that's what I hope.
But are you okay?
Yeah. It's just that being around her all day. The way she looks, the way she eats. Without Luna around, she's just empty.
I can understand what it's like to lose someone so dear. Dealing with my father's passing was a burden. It may just take some more time.
Or more help. This is no disrespect to the former Unicorn King, but Celestia
Wait,
made a choice for all of
did I
her
misread the
she
credits
and
and say
even beyond.
Queen
The cost of which was losing
Platinum?
her sister.
Or did it say actually say Princess
Now that
Platinum?
she's awake, we need to make sure that she knows we're here for her.
I had to look back at that
No
later.
problem. I'm sure this year's gala will definitely lift her spirits.
The gala?
Of course. It's Celestia's favorite event of the year.
I mean, are you really sure we should still have one this year?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Platinum! We can't skip a gala.
I do have to agree with Platinum, actually. Without Luna, the gala won't feel the same for her. We should probably postpone it.
But the gala is everything to Celestia, as long as we are there, right? It's not like we're gonna ignore the fact that Luna's not here. We're doing this to support Celestia.
Pudding Head.
And we can't just decide whether the gala should happen or not without the princess's consent. Keep the gala on and let me talk to her, please.
Yeah, I probably should get her
I
opinion
suppose it
first.
won't hurt to give it a shot. All right, do what you must, and we'll freshen her up.
Yes! Thank you!
Then, I guess we should all get a good night's rest before then.
Agreed. I better schedule myself a milk bath in the morning for staying up so late.
Ooh! Can I join you?
Yes, you may. But no drinking the milk this time.
I was about to say she's going to drink it.
Good night, you two.
More nightmares. Yep.
Hello?
Is anybody here?
Trippy.
Luna?
Like I say, it's always strange, but oddly refreshing to see
Stop!
such and Luna out there, like they're,
It is a trap, Celestia. Don't follow
I
her.
want to say horseshoes, but I guess they are horseshoes and regalia and crowns and all that stuff.
You will learn soon. But for now, I will spare your heart and grant you a pleasant awakening if you listen to me.
Who's talking?
I don't understand. It's okay, my dear.
Is this a mysterious voice?
I know none of this makes sense, but I will have to explain it later. We mustn't waste any more time. The darkness is growing near, and I need to get you out of here before it finds you. Now, close your eyes. Think of your memories in the real world. The sun you raise, the sound of the morning birds, the breezy, high winds, and the comfort of your bed. Now, breathe in slowly, as if you're smelling the scent of your favorite flower. The gate to reality is opening for you.
Am I supposed to hold it?
Hopefully, we'll meet again another time, Celestia. Now, make your exit and breathe out.
Oh, I was supposed to hold it. Well, I failed. Hey, Sally.
Who was that?
Your Majesty? Is everything alright in there?
Yes. Come in. Is something wrong?
Not really. I just know it's been an odd day for you.
I guess. But at least I'm surrounded by familiar faces to keep me sane. It's good to see you again, Captain.
And you as well.
This ironclad again?
Please, rest for as long as you need, and let me know when you wish to speak to your subjects.
I guess the horn thing was
about
just a
your
design choice
Of
from the other
course.
artist. If it is him.
Ironclad?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yeah, okay, it is him.
Sir Hurricane informed me that Clover the Clever is coming to visit. When she arrives, I want her to meet me here, immediately.
Whoa. Will you slow down? I can barely get any rest in here.
Sorry, lady, but it's best to get to Canterlot quickly.
Yeah, and Smart Cookie said as long as we do the deed, we get our reward. So the sooner, the better.
And she also said that during this journey, I am in command. So, if you don't slow down, you won't get a single bit from that bag.
Killjoy.
Trust me, I understand the need for speed, but
Dearest Cobra,
there's no need for it now.
I send this letter as a probable farewell. There's something I must go do now that may result in a prolonged return, so please heed my warning well. Over the past few years, there is so much I've learned from my investigations.
So this is
and while Equestria
Star
may
Swirl.
be flourishing, I fear there may be a shift in balance arising. For now, I advise you to reunite with the rest of the founders and protect the princesses. Their safety is of the utmost importance to Equestria.
I really wish you were here right now, Starswell.
To be continued. Alright. Alright, so we got the credits again. And I'm gonna see if it says Queen or Princess for Platinum. Oh, yeah, some additional voices. James T. Brown, Seraph Pilcrow, Mysterious Wolf, Airborne Productions, Trailgrazers, Royal Night Guard. Didn't notice that. Okay, it's Madam Platinum. Okay, so it is a different title. Artists got Sketch. Got Nick. Make up for the last time. Midnight Mist MLP. Got marking. Should have recognized the style. Got draft. Cloud drawings. Chantelser? Kenzie. Trail. Undershine. That's a new name, I think. Special thanks to Lost Narrator, Marking, and... Hey, thanks. I mean, you're welcome. I mean, thank you for thanking me. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more upcoming episodes and support the rest of the project. Right. Alright, well, that was episode 1 of Reign of the Sun, The Lonely Throne. Yeah, I can see why it's titled that. Because this basically takes place right after Celestia banishes Nightmare Moon and Princess Luna collectively to the moon for 1,000 years. So this is basically like year 1 of that 1,000-year span. And it looks like there's some propaganda being spread about the princesses not being completely honest about stuff. Exactly what, I have no idea. I'm guessing maybe about what's going on with where Nightmare Moon came from. I think that's what they mentioned, those 4 guys at the bar. So I guess this is how the story of Nightmare Moon became a more of a myth than an actual fact over the years. Because either no one believed the story and they just told it like a bedtime story, or Celestia kind of hid it from, being widely acknowledged throughout Equestria, and it basically just became a tall tale at that point. Interesting. And Clover the Clever is Starswirl Bearded's student in this version of the story, instead of Celestia seemingly having any students of her own. I wonder if that's going to tie into to each other later. Like I said, even though I'm part of the cast, technically, I don't really know the entire story, because I haven't been like, I'm in the Discord server, but I haven't really been following the story of the project. I've been following the project itself, and that's how I noticed that the first episode was uploaded on my birthday, ironically enough. But yeah, this is an interesting story. I can't wait to see where it goes from here. And I'm also wondering what is going on with Starswirl Bearded, like where he disappeared off to. Is this going to connect to? Well, it said that it said at the beginning. Let me check again. It said something about season 8 of the actual show. Yeah, excuse me. It said something about season 8 of the actual show being part of this in some way. Okay, the plot of our story canonically follows the shows up until season 8. And if I remember correctly, I think season 8 is when... No, that's season 7. It was 7 or 8. I'm pretty sure... No, season 8 was the first season of the school. So season 7 was when the Pillars came back in the finale. I think. Because season 6 was Starlight in the finale and the premiere. Season 6 was Flurry Heart premiere, and the finale was the one with Queen Chrysalis coming back for the first time. So season 7. What was the premiere for season 7? Man, I used to be so good at remembering this stuff now. Now I guess everything's such a blur now that the show's ended. I'm pretty sure season 7 was the one that had the finale with the Pillars Don't remember what the premiere was, but I guess that season 7 would be the pillar season. So this is following the story behind the pillars, and them having to banish themselves and the Pony of Shadows from, I guess, the universe or reality or time, however it worked. And they basically sacrifice themselves to do that. So in this, did Star Swirl and the rest of the pillars already do that? And that's why he's missing? I guess I'll find out sometime later. But all in all, this was a great episode. Can't wait to see where the project goes from here and where the story goes from here. And if you want to watch or follow the story as well, you can subscribe to Draft the Filmmaker. I should have a link in the description. Also, a thing at the end screen to link to his channel, so you can subscribe to him. And yeah, subscribe to me if you want to watch more reactions to this, and as well as other My Little Pony and even other animation stuff. Like recently I reacted to Hell of a Boss season 1 episode 2, and I plan to react to more Vizzy Pop stuff later on. But until next time, I've been Speedy Tempo, and I'll see you guys then.